Hello, Happy New Year. Welcome to Muthu Integrative. I have been seeing some patients and myself going through certain stressful or rigorous schedules at the hospital or in their own professions. And I have learned something recently I want to share with you guys, okay? This is about chakras or energy levels in the body. People coming to my clinic, many of them complain about low energy, and I sympathize with them. And now I'm learning about why there is low energy. You want to hear about it? Okay, here we go. The spinal cord, starting from the brain all the way down to the lowest part of the spinal cord, has various centers of energy that is locked in them called chakras or energy points, okay? And you can compare this to the cervical, thoracic, and lumbar and sacral, so on, parts of the spine. So when we are using our brain, okay, which is called the Sahasrara chakra, all of this is on YouTube. You can just totally Google chakra and energy balance and symptoms. You'll totally be able to learn more about your health so that you can control the way you get energy from the things around you. So when you have low energy or not able to breathe, breath is the connection between energy and the rest of the body. Your brain function cannot be at a high level all the time. If we move from one task to another because we are just trying to catch up with our chores, from one patient to another patient room, if I keep going after my rounds in the hospital, if there is no gap between two patients, then that is an example of energy that is being sucked into the thinking process, thought process. And whenever we find a chance, it is important that we give a break, even for a few seconds of deep breath, where you voluntarily, consciously take a deep breath, almost a sigh breath, like that is so energizing. This actually puts the chakras, the energy, back to balance in the best possible way that we can do these days, because COVID is really busy and we're trying to find a balance between what we can do for others versus how we can protect our own health, being selfless, right? And a little bit selfish about our health. They say that being selfish about your health is actually one of the most selfless acts of a human being. We are so good at serving others because it gives you validation, right? So one clue that my mentor gave me is, before I move from one task to another, say for example, before I go into another patient's room who's waiting to see me, I basically take a deep breath and then go in. And this alone has given me such a beautiful change in the amount of energy I have. That's number one. Number two, when we eat food, say lunch, and we immediately get back on our feet and go start seeing patients or do our own chores, whether it is computer business, IT industry, or you are a patient care coordinator, whatever it may be, you have to give some amount of time for your digestive system to actually process the food that you're eating, right? The circulatory system, if it gets overwhelmed because you are again back on your high brain function trying to do some PowerPoint or some charting on the computer, or super busy trying to do something physically, your circulatory system cannot provide the necessary circulation, blood circulation to the digestive tract to digest the food. Again, I told you, you are not what you eat, you are what you digest, right? You get energy from the food only when you burn it, and for that you need to give a chance for your digestive system to purely work on the food, rather than the circulatory system trying to make sure it gives blood to your brain, blood to your lungs, etc. So exercising crazy after meals may not be a great idea. Just a simple walk in the fresh air outside, or just within the house, walking around and keeping the mind free, is so important, underestimated, right? So these are some things that I wanted to share with you today. Please contemplate about this. This may be very simple. There's no money behind this, but this is important. Try it out, then alone you can understand this, right? All right, see you in the next video, and I'll try my best to give you back your energy, because you have it. It's just that we need to help you find it from within your body. Okay, thank you.